It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Alright, let's try this. Let's give it a spin, Give it a spin. Again, for folks that are just showing up, the reason I'm testing Reality Chip in this deck, even though I don't think it's going to be as good as the LED decks that I was playing earlier, it's not going to be as explosive. It does still have some serious potential here. One of the cool things about it is that we can get it to pitch to Force Negation and Force of Will for value. So one of the issues with Stoneblade is sometimes you actually run out of blue cards because you have all these Stoneforge Mystics and white removal spells and stuff. So Stoneforge Mystic can like help shore up the blue count sort of by tutoring for Reality Chip, which is not something that blue has had before. There hasn't been a blue equipment before really that was quasi-legacy playable. The other cool thing that Reality Chip can do is like help us churn through all of our 1-drops. If we do get to untap with it, like reconfigured on a card, reconfigured on a creature, all these cantrips are going to look really good, and they're going to let us like churn through our deck pretty quickly and just like generate a ton of value that way. And that could be interesting too. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. That's the idea here. Let's see how it plays, See if there's anything to this shell. No, Esper Sentinel is not the most white-played card. Not in Legacy, anyway. Prismatic Ending and Swords, I think, are both over it. It might be number 3. Yeah, Giant's Amulet, not Legacy playable, exactly. I think the Sentinel's going to play well with our Dazes, too. People will, like, pay for the Sentinel, keep the days live a little bit longer. I really want to ending that Mox, but I think we gotta save it for answering this here, Bob. I should probably be tutoring a basic planes here for the Sentinel, so I can't get wasted turn 1. This does let me hold up days, though. Yeah, Sup Wasteland. Land tax is legal. It's also not very good. Okie dokie. Yeah, just not having Umizawas in the deck might seriously burn me here. Kind of feel like I'm fucked staring down the double bob. I got all this removal and it just doesn't matter. Green creature is Sylvan Safekeeper. Second land, target creature you control gains Shroud until end of turn. Was the invitational card for Alirada. Kind of looks like they're gonna make it 2020, doesn't it? No needles in my sideboard. Teferi's good. Play Teferi. I think about Surgical Extraction in this matchup. If we have one of the combo pieces, we can take them off 2020s. I think I want Umezawa's. Yeah, let's cut let's cut this Sash. I'll leave the Calder complete in. I think True Names are a bit slow for this matchup. Snapcaster looks good. Hey, Ordinary Joe, thanks for the 35 months. Good evening indeed. You got a new job and you're moving to Denver. That's a whole lot going on all at once. Hope it works out. Good luck. No Vongor. Not that we know of. Narset's like kind of okay against Bob specifically, but I think we just want to be able to kill Bob if we can. I'd like Hull Breacher a lot better than Narset. Don't love this, but don't hate it either. And the Ponder can find us a white source. Yeah, I guess. One of the issues with this draw is we're not fetching basics, right? Mason considering Veil of Summer, something equally nasty. Hey, Death and Taxes, thanks for the 68 months. You think 68 is sexier than 69? Wow, no, that's a fucking hot take. Scorching take. Scalding, I've been scalded with your take. Why would you do that to me? I thought we were friends. Take's too hot. Too hot. Every time I get a question that can be answered by looking at the deck list, I have no idea if the person's asking seriously. At least, like, don't know how to look at the deck list, or if they're just trolling. No idea. But there's a lot of them. There's an absolute shitload of questions that get answered by looking at the deck list. I'm thinking about doing an article on deck list literacy. I don't know if that'll be, like, something that people are interested in, though. I think it would be, like, a really useful article, but I don't know if the people it would be useful for would get their hands on it, you know what I mean? I really want to Wasteland the Bayou, but... we have the Wasteland in play. Well, reading a deck list isn't the same thing as reading the English language rule. There's a lot of, like, the deck author's thought process that's in the deck list that I think people don't necessarily pick up on. That's why specifically deck list literacy, right? You know, that other word that I used. No, Wally Guy. I heard that there are some cool trailers out there. How's Chip doing? Chip was really cool in my first list. LED stuff. In this deck, it is mostly here to... pitch to force and what. And then if we ever, like, play and equip it, we'll be really happy. It's better to play the fetch than the land. Land's way better to hold on to in case we draw Brainstorm. Got him! To game 3 we go. Esper Sentinel might be a bit slow on the draw. Do I have enough creatures if I cut it? Right now we're at 12 creatures. I can add True Names back in. I'll leave in the Sentinel. Sentinel's obnoxious to play against. Even if it like doesn't look amazing for me, it's still probably good. Wow, fuck this opener, huh? Oh god, I have to put 2 cards back. Blech. You're also protecting the other cards in your hand, ABC Magic. So it's not just a matter of information. I pitched a card that wasn't going to be doing anything for a while. And then I didn't let them Thoughtseize a different card in my hand. Usually you let a Thoughtseize resolve. A lot of obnoxious cards that could potentially resolve here. How'd the first league go? The first league we went 3-2 after starting out 3-0. Lost a close match against Blue-White Control, and then kind of got rolled by Oops All Spells, losing both the games that we were on the draw, as Oops All Spells kind of does. Against decks that don't have like forces and stuff. And then we joined a league with an Artificer's Intuition list, but that version felt much worse than the list I was playing with Chalice. So I dropped that league after a couple rounds and fired up a more typical looking Stoneforge Mystic looking build. I hate all these cards. That one's not the worst. Interesting question here. If still that Force of Will, I'd be grabbing Reality Chip. Umezawa's is like way better at answering opposing like bobs and stuff. Whereas Cauldron Complete just ends the game quicker. Yeah, this right's just gonna end me. Bummer, huh? If they waited one more turn, we would have been able to like swords our own Cauldron Complete token. I think they waited a turn so they could play around days specifically. Yeah, maybe if I kept that Force of Will, huh? If I keep the Force of Will, then this goes against the card to pair it with. And then I've got a counter for the right here. I don't just lose. Well, get rocked, meme. The reasoning behind keeping the surgical is if they like play into the swords there, then we get to surgical the Dark Depths, then we don't have to worry about the combo for the rest of the game, just like wins. So it's probably right to keep it, even if it ended up losing. Spicy Tech, the Rite of Consumption. It's fairly stock in the green-black Dark Depths deck. It is a very weird fling, yeah. Sorcery speed. Life gain? Life gain's pretty unlikely to be relevant. Could technically. But unlikely. We're gonna literally describe every single minute difference between the two cards. They also have different names. That's not fling, it's got a different name. Different artist did the art, came out on a different set. Are y'all blind? Yeah, it's just fling. It does the same fucking thing. Alright, let's go. Jesus. Opponent's on 80 cards, which means they're probably playing Death and Taxes. Same set number. God damn it. God damn it. Doesn't get hydroblasted. It does if there's a Bane or Servant in play. Isn't this a fun conversation we're having? Just the best. Just the best convo ever. Where you just like willfully ignore what the opponent what the other people are trying to say, the meaning they're trying to get across. So you get to will actually them. My favorite is using an analogy online. That always works really well. Everyone just like is like, oh, I see what you mean. I see what you're getting at. Nobody is like, those things are technically not exactly the same thing. Hey, Gat6, thanks for 66 months. Kind of putting all my eggs in the my opponent being on Death and Taxes basket. Seems likely with the Snow-Covered Plains lead, huh? The Yorion Snow-Covered Plains deck. I'm not 100% what this Stoneforge is going to go grab. I'm kind of wishing I'd played out the other Sentinel now. Is their hand just a bunch of swords? We're on third swords. Yeah, most of my opponent's deck is creatures. So like these should all get used, right? The issue with Reality Chip here is that we don't have another creature besides the Stoneforge Mystic. But I do like the idea of like end of turn, Violet in, untap, equip, and then it's like kind of protected when it's equipped. And Caracas can protect it once it's just like hanging out in play. Hey Dingo Dante, thanks for 66 months. People fucking love that shit. The actualies. I love it. And I'm being a giant hypocrite here because I also love it. I also like can't help myself. Any chance to like correct somebody? I'm absolutely insufferable. Just the fucking worst. God damn it, Booty, though. How dare you? So a Magic player? So a Magic player, yeah. That's me. Who's the second opponent that's going to learn that Reality Chip's a legend? Oh, man, that was insane. That felt so good. That felt so good. It's going to feel real bad when an opponent, like, gets me with Caracas, but that felt really good. I was on board with that. Opponent getting a dose of reality there. And y'all see how we're going through these swords, right? God, you're not wrong, Tybalt. You're not fucking wrong. Magic players love driving a joke into the ground. I don't even know if that's a Magic playing thing, though, or if that's like a Twitch thing. Let's switch albums here. Yeah. I mean, we still have a deck with Brainstorms and Ponders, so I'm still going to Swords of the Spirit here. And we could hit the Flicker Wisp, but I think I'm going to chill on this Swords for now, maybe? Yeah, whatever. Oh, I did this wrong. Fuck. I wanted to play the Misty off the top. I kind of forgot that I was going to draw a card from the Ponder. Should I shuffle the True Name away? Magic's hard. Magic is hard. And it's a newer interaction. You didn't think I'd be hard casting Calder Complete off my library anytime soon? This is interesting. Should I Swords it so I can get another card? I guess we can just crack a fetch too. Well, that worked out well. Love it or hate it, you gotta admit this shit's cool. This shit is quite cool. screwed up another ponder. I thought I'd play my lane for the turn. So far, I've thrown away 2 extra cards from fucking up ponders. But we got to see the reality chip do some stuff. Get to play one more card here. Maybe Containment Priest. Just turn off File. It's not that great. You could play a 1-up Force Will too. According to last game, it's impossible. Yeah, Wolf. Oh, let's cut some Daze on the draw, huh? Daze is worse than Force, right? I'll play like 1 Containment Pre these Forces. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Creator 07, sharing the prime. It's fun to do that every once in a while. No turn 1 Vial, no turn 1 Mother of Runes. Yes. That's exactly what we wanted. Just like a pile of fucking lands. What do y'all think? What am I supposed to grab here? I think it's Umezawa's. You didn't sign up for thinking? Fair enough. I just brainstorm. Land run out for the Wasteland match. I mean, I used my red. I weared the vial so I didn't lose that tempo. I just like play Volcanic for no reason, right? Or maybe you're being serious because I fetched basics earlier. I don't know. I have no idea anymore. I don't know. I don't know who's serious. I've been irony poisoned. And it's possible that Reality Chip's better than Cauldron Complete here. Again, me and thanks to the sub, thanks to the 3 months. Hell yeah, right? To all of this. I feel like True Name's good against them. Yeah, get wrecked, Tybalt. All you have is my fucking awesome emotes. Got him. I kind of like that. Get the double block on. This is why Plague Engineer is the hero of the story. Yeah. Yeah, this card used to be a lot more obnoxious in Legacy for sure. I saw someone suggesting a Plague Engineer ban, but it had to accompany an Allosaurus ban. Which I kind of liked. I kind of liked that suggestion. Should I kill it? Let's kill it. It gets a little obnoxious if I don't kill it. Because then they can put the Batter Skull on it too. A little easier to not care this way. Sure, hate Industry, but there's other cards that hose elves, right? And Allosaurus is an obnoxious card. I actually like Plague Engineer, but I'd still be fine with that trade-off. Fiddlebender's a good card. Maybe not good enough, but it is a good card. Some people were monkeying with it with Mono White Painter kind of recently. Sure. Cool. So this is feeling decent so far. Reality Chip hasn't been like overpowered in this shell, but it's like it hasn't been bad either, you know? Letting Stoneforge Mystic draw cards. Or find a pitchable for Force. Both of those seem like reasonable things. Hell, even just a cheap blocker, huh? Correct, Wolf. Yeah, the first deck definitely popped off with Reality Chip. Those pile of zeros and LEDs and stuff. That was definitely very fun. Very different sort of deck here. Brainstorm's sweet with it, though. Maybe there's a Brainstorm LED deck with a bunch of zeros. You have that painter deck built and it's Blast to Play, the mono way one. Yeah, I thought about putting that together. Fucking hate this hand. I think if you mulligan these hands, you end up mulliganing to Oblivion a little too often. Underground Sea Pass is fucking terrifying. These sorts of plowshares are probably bad. Vision Charm? Fucking Vision Charm? Hold the phone. And not only Vision Charm, so I've played Vision Charm in Legacy before. It was a long time ago. And it was in a, it was a Phyrexian Dreadnought deck. It was just like another Stifle. Like, you phase out the Dreadnought, and then you get to keep it. Even if I was playing that deck, I would not be playing Vision Charm. Because there's just so way better options right now, right? Like the one blue enchantment that draws a card. It does appear to be Death Shadow. Oh, they're Vision Charming to get Murktide Regent? That still seems a little weirder than just like Thought Scouring yourself, right? Because they do lose a card. They do lose a card to that Vision Charm there. Also, holy crap, am I glad that they're not playing Doomsday. I mean, they still could be. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to Esper Sentinel first there. I think I just want to kill this thing. If I Esper Sentinel and they force a will, I get to draw a card, but then 7, right? And then potentially, like, strip the swords with the discard spell. I wonder if they are playing Dreadnought. I think we're playing against a Dreadnought deck. The dress down means that I'm not playing this Stoneforge Mystic. Because it would never come into playability. Hey, Jacksonology, thanks for the 32 months. Yeah, dress down's good in Shadow too. They might be playing all of those cards. The Vision Charm just feels like very specific to me. I thought about waste landing mid-combat so I didn't get got by another dress down. But then you're playing into Daze, right? Ooh, plus I get to draw a card. That's decent. Are OG duels expensive on Moto? Not on Moto, they're not. Yeah, these Esper Sentinels seem fucking OP. go ahead and draw a couple cards first. Look at all the life they get. So I think there's something to my opponent's shell. I've mucked around with something really similar. I wasn't playing Vision Charm, but I was doing really similar stuff with like Dreadnought and Death Shadow. And the Death Shadows weren't doing much for me, but I was impressed with Dress Down at the end of the opponent's turn into like running out multiple Dreadnoughts. The cool thing about Dress Down with a Dreadnought is that you're not card negative. If you go Dress Down into Dreadnought, because the Dress Down drew a card, if they play a removal spell in the Dreadnought, you're at card parity. It's 1-for-1. Whereas if you use any other way of cheating in the Dreadnought, with Stifles or Vision Charm or what have you, then you're down a card. And it's like really backbreaking when they kill your thing. So Teferi looks fucking insane. They might have too much pressure for Narset, I'm not sure. Trickbind says hello. Not really, it's just another fucking thing. If they play a removal spell on your Dreadnought, you still got 2-for-1, whether they use a Trickbind or a Stifle. Yeah, we're probably gonna bring in Wear Tear. I'm just gonna think here for a sec. I think the Force Negations want to come out, but I think Force of Wills want to stay in. I might cut Sash. I don't think Pyroblast is bad. The only reason Pyroblast and Wear and Tear are iffy is because I only have 2 Volks, right? And they are playing Wastelands and such. So I don't want to play all 4 red cards, but we can play a couple for sure. Maybe cut a Daze on the draw. Is that a real question, Mormon? You see the 3 days there, right? Love it. Love these questions. Yeah, I didn't decide to go to 61 cards to fit the 4th days in. Would it be more weird if I played 3 Force of Will? Probably, right? Hey, Solaris, thanks for 58 months. What if I cut Cauldron Complete? Other decks had Mormon, including this one. Hey, Brother Teresa, thanks for 37 months. Hey, Rip Rager, thanks for 64. The Sand's really good against Wasteland. It's really poor against Discard, because we only have a couple spells. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of wanted to Wasteland here to keep the days viable longer. Really worried about Stifle here. The good news is they probably don't have Stifle and Daze. Although I think they would have dazed me there. Huh. Yeah, I should definitely have another piece of equipment in. I think somebody pointed that out when I submitted. I think I cut the Sash, and then I forgot I cut the Sash when I cut the Call to Complete. But one of them should be in. It doesn't really matter which one, but one of them should be in right now. That's alright, we'll just draw the one Stoneforge Mystic and it'll be fine. That's it, the stream's done. It's a wrap. I'll just be uninstalling. Wasn't expecting that to resolve. Maybe I should have played the Teferi. Whoa, that just got to resolve, No real way to prevent them from clearing Teferi here, so just gonna get the obnoxious thing off the board and hey, KenXI, thanks for gifting us sub to Bolt the Burb. Congrats, Burb. Fuck. Do we block? Do we block for Teferi? No. I'm gonna lose this game because I fucking suck. And I boarded out too many fucking equipment. Oh, did I tip-all? That's a bummer. Shame concede? If I was gonna concede, I would have conceded in response to that Teferi's response. Kamigawa trying to get me banned. Undo that, please, Kamigawa. I wish that I was joking. I wish that I was joking. But Twitch has been banning folks. For some very innocuous terms. And I kind of need this stream to live, so. Yeah, we can't talk about saltines. Shit's fucking unreal. Alright, Culture Complete definitely needs to come back in. The Vision Charm, the Culture Complete, that used to work, where the Complete would come back into play, it would phase back into play, and the Germ would not. That ruling changed. That's no longer a way to answer equipped Germs. It was too much fun. It came up too often, it was destroying the metagame. They had to change it. Hey, carried in, thanks to 44 months. I feel like cutting all my forces is wrong, but I feel like having them all in against the Hymn to Turok opponent is wrong too. I want to bring up another Pyroblast. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't have the slots. If we couldn't like a Ponder or something. Yeah, this is fine, whatever. And looks decent. Sash has been good. Spilled some coffee on my playmat here. I realized I actually have a wet wipe handy, so I don't have to let it stain. Nice. Fucking half a year ago, I would have permitted it myself, Kenixai. I think it's fucking ridiculous. I was just letting you know. Just letting you know why. One streamer like literally ate a full week ban. For saying a synonym for saltine. That streamer was white too. It was fucking absurd. Plains, Basic Island, Volk, they all kind of make sense. I'm just gonna grab Tundra again. Let's wait one more turn on this Teferi. It leaves it weak to discard. It'll be protected from daze. I'm just gonna uptick Teferi here. I'm just gonna pass here. We didn't uptick Teferi, so we're not gonna be able to ponder on the opponent's turn, but if I pondered, then I won't have anything to pitch to this Force of Will. I might want to pitch something. We'll see. Feeling pretty good about this game. Opponent does have more cards than me, but we still have this active Teferi. It seems really tough for them. Actually, this daze seems really good. Snapcaster Mage is gonna suck so hard if I draw it. I guess I have a Swords in hand. It's really all you want to be snapping in this matchup anyway. This is round 3, right? We're 1-1. Game. Oh. Oh, that poor snuff out. Dread of Night's interesting. I guess they brought in Dread of Night because the first game we had multiple Esper Sentinels down, and that was real tough for them. So Dread of Night's probably just there for death and taxes. It's probably only good against like some of my openers. Maybe a little narrow. You're rooting for the opponent. I don't blame you. Dreadnought stuff's sweet. Maybe I will be jamming some cube tomorrow. So the opponent going basic island pass. I kind of want to fetch a basic myself. I faced a lot of back to basics opponents today. You root for the non-Teferi player? My opponent was playing Teferi's Response. In a way, we were both the villain. We were on the same side. Love that shit. Don't love that shit. This like one of fucking Counterbalance is gonna bury me. Hate it. Interesting that they decided to show me the Ponde. I think they knew it was on top of the library, right? We know the opponent's got an answer to Stoneforge Mystic. Because they revealed Prismatic earlier. We know they're on blue-white. They not reveal? Should be a blind card, right? Because they just shuffled. You're not likely to reveal a Force of Will to the Counterbalance, but, you know, might as well take your free chance, right? I really want to try and ending the Counterbalance, but I think this is a good spot to start smashing with the complete here. Oh, shit. Fair enough. So last turn, pre-Wasteland, I could have played the Prismatic for 3, and there would have been very few hits for Counterbalance, which is why I was tempting last turn. But they also just like double pondered and whiffed on their land drop, which made me think that there was a solid chance. Or maybe waste them off of blue or white mana. Awkward stuff, huh? Awkward stuff. So they changed the rules. What about limes? The answer is literally just the rules. Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Asymptotic Ape, thanks for 52 months. So now we're trying to fade another land drop from the opponent here. Fuck. So we know they have Snapcaster in hand. We literally know it's a Snapcaster, right? I'm just gonna pass. Yes. All right. Inexplicably, now I decide that I'll want to equip. Almost as though there's a difference. Almost as though there's a difference in the in my ability to protect my thing. I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. The opponent got to like set up some counterbalancing earlier, but I feel like they've had an above average number of blind flips. But that's why you play the card, right? That's why you play the card. Like counterbalance card. Correct, the opponent is playing Miracles. I think I'm gonna fetch to shuffle away that land on top of the library. I should probably chill on the Ponder, so I use it to test the waters with this counterbalance. I like the instant punish there. Oh, let's hold on to this Ponder. Immediate Narset. This league has, like, really just been wanting me to fucking uninstall. I got Teferi's response earlier. Oh, man. I guess I'll keep playing. It was a different opponent that was doing Teferi's response stuff. They were doing Dreadnought things. Just as a reminder to folks, I do not like it when people tell me to concede. I have handed out permanent bans if people were particularly obnoxious, and it usually gets a 24-hour timeout. We are 6 minutes ahead on time. And we've already invested an ass load of time into this game one, so might as well make them ult the Jace. It might seem miserable, but like, to me it feels roughly similar to the first like 10 minutes of the game or whatever. First 5 minutes. My level of misery has not gone up. Now that we're Jace locked. Play to your outs, right? Unless you're gonna like scoop on turn 2 when they resolve a counterbalance. What are you playing for, right? Might as well wallow in it. Might as well get some fucking treasure chests, Admiral Lettuce. Chests are dope right now. I've been cracking chests.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey JRC, thanks for 42 months. Red splash. Monastery Mentor. All this beautiful info that super matters. J-Salt representing lobotomization. I did J-Salt once to clear my opponent's hand. I was playing against fairies in a PTQ, and I was pretty sure that they had a Doomblade effect in their hand because they'd been holding it up, and the only way I could win the game was with my last like colonnade. It was the only way I had enough time to win the game, right? So the J-Salt was like literally just to get the the Doomblade effect out of their hand, so I could sneak in the last points of damage. It felt very satisfying. I played another what was it? Kind of a cool line that match. I think in the first game. Oh my god, I used to remember this game so clearly. It was a situation where I had a Jace down, and they had Tar Pit. They had a creeping Tar Pit in play. And I had a Volcanic Fallout in my hand that was all lined up for that Tar Pit to protect my Jace. And the Jace had enough loyalty on it that one Tar Pit hit wouldn't do it. And I just brainstormed on the top of my library, like I was Jace locked, right? I was brainstorm locked. The top of my library was like some piece of shit. It was like double mana leak or something. My opponent had like all these lands in play. And And so I needed this Volcanic Fallout to be good. And they're sitting there with 2 Creeping Tar Pits. And my opponent's tanking really hard on whether to attack with one Tar Pit or 2. They're putting like a ton of thought into it. And I realized that the only card that they could be playing around is this Volcanic Fallout that's in my hand. Like the one card that saves me. And if they only attack with 1 Tar Pit, then my Volcanic Fallout only gets to kill 1 Tar Pit. And then next turn, the other Tar Pit gets to clear the Jace, and I know that there's nothing but like shitty mana leaks on top of my library, and I kind of just get to lose. So once I figured out like what they were considering to play around, oops. There we are. I ran a very Bush League line. Once I figured out that they were trying to figure out if they should be playing around the Volcanic Fallout, and I went into my mana and I sorted out Volcanic Fallout mana. I sorted out 1 mana double red, as though I was bluffing it. And my opponent like saw that and then just like snap called. They just like shoved both Tar Pits out, attacked, slammed 6 mana, marched them both at the Jace. That was fucking satisfying too. The old non-bluff bluff. Bluffing a bluff. How's Lion Sash been? It's been pretty decent. It hasn't been as good as this counterbalance. This is indeed game 1, yeah. Alright, GG. I'd like to praise myself for my very efficient use of the concede button there. Good to save time, you know. Sometimes surgical is good against miracles. If they brainstorm on your turn, you can like screw with them. Opponent is playing Snapcaster too. I don't think they have that many though. I think I'm gonna leave the surgicals out. There's only so much space, right? Is it a dick move to try and win through clock damage? I mean, potentially. Obviously, I don't care that much, right? Usually I don't play for it. I'm more likely to play for it against someone who's playing like a really slow control deck, though. Or if I'm playing in a tournament, you know, with like actual prizes on the line. Usually I say fuck it in a league and just move on to the next. But not always. You're welcome to form your own opinions. On some level, it feels sort of like complaining about, like, someone winning through lane destruction or counterspells or whatever. It is like another resource in the game. You both paid for your share of the clock. On the other hand, I certainly appreciate it when I'm, like, playing an infinite combo and my opponent concedes for, like, quality of life. So there's different sides to it. I'm trying to decide if I want this Daze or this Lion Sash more. I guess I'll leave the Daze in. How do I like the reality chip? I've been enjoying it a lot so far. It's a little aggressive vibes. Yeah, so we're gonna wait on the brainstorm until our next turn. Give me one card deeper. Looking for that second land. That's another factor, scrounge around. I'll just keep chilling then, huh? Well, no, let's brainstorm. Let's brainstorm now. Just making sure I have lane number 3 all set up. We could have whiffed on lane number 3 and then, well, like, hit a ponder or something. Oh yeah, absolutely reckons Gotham, especially if you're losing game 1. But that's, like, strategically correct on top of whatever any other consideration you're thinking about. The question posed was a moral one, right? Asking whether it was a dick move or not. Grabbing the Volcanic, because I did bring in those Rebs, right? I'm just gonna downtick this Teferi fucking immediately. Get closer to the next downtick. Yeah, right, Shark Fist? Move is a good term. Ooh. If I had another creature handy, I might be tempted by that chip. I'm just gonna grab complete here. One cool thing about Chip is that it could just give me like more blue cards to pitch these forces. Maybe a draw engine's better than a Cauldron Complete. What's our record? We are 2-1 in matches. We are down a game, but looking very good in game 2 here. Not necessary, Lagerman. Not necessarily. For example, some Death and Taxes lists are still playing Batterskull. I think most of them are, actually. On top of the Cauldron Complete. I know some folks are talking about cutting them, though. And then, the other Stoneblade lists. The stock Stoneblade lists. Play one Cauldron Complete, one Batterskull. Bolt gets around Needle. Well, they would just Needle the Stoneforge, right? That's true, Otto. We did this league, though. Equipped the Cauldron Complete. We also played it off the top of the library with Reality Chip. I was a little sad to not see Reality Chip in Vintage Cube. Card's so sweet. Opponent decides to let me draw. They did add some Kamigawa cards to the cube, yeah. Carmen wrote an article. She said, there's that black-white enchantment got added. It's like some weird reanimator thing. The cool one, the one that like really interests me that got added was the blue-black ninja. They can like let you ninjutsu in Emrakul and stuff. I think that was probably the sweetest addition. I'm gonna bounce the shit out of this Stoneforge Mystic. Go get my chip. Oh, I could just bounce the Cauldron Complete. That's probably a better line. Oh my god. This bounty of riches. Yeah, we get to untap with the Stoneforge Mystic. and I'm just gonna Cauldron. This is the main reason I'm splashing red, by the way, so the Prismatic Ending can go up to 3. You just call me Dense? That's what the D stands for in Caleb D. Caleb Dense MTG. Better than being too light. Just float away. Filing in prevents us from getting a point of damage in here, but it also plays around Counterbalance. It's kind of nice. Being able to fly? Well, it's not a matter of being able, Muppet Mower. It's a matter of being forced to. They cannot Subby Bubble. Seems borderline impossible. Maybe I'm supposed to board swords back in, just in case. Because fucking Jace isn't killing me in 3 minutes. I did know there's a whole Kamigawa album dropping this week. Thanks to the great Jonathan Young. Pretty stoked about it. Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic's so miserable, right? Yeah, fuck that. Or I'm sorry, Swords to Plowshares, rather. I think you're talking about Predict there, dear Crow. This is kind of exactly the sort of hand we were looking for this game 3. Just a bunch of, like, shit counters and a removal spell and pressure. Hey, grab a Magikarp, thanks for 58 months. I think he worked on most of the whole album, Wally Guy, was my impression. But I could be wrong. Kind of looks like they mold pretty low on the play. Give my Wasteland on. I want to daze that Brainstorm so bad. I'm not gonna though. And it's possible I should just be jamming Brainstorm there before the second fetch. Try to make sure I hit my land drops here. Possible I should just let them kill the damn Stoneforge Mystic and sat there with my big old grip of counters. I think even if they, like, had the perfect draws, I don't think they can win in a minute, though. I'm gonna Brainstorm here and look for days. I think. Shovel that extra land away. Is the chip legit? I've been enjoying the chip. It's a lot more even-powered in this deck than in the one I was playing earlier. It was a little bit more broken in the one I was playing earlier, but there were also games from like my control opponents stripped me of all my creatures. I didn't do anything. Fair enough. God, I almost just equipped two. The fucking blowout. I was so close to just equipping. Yeah, that was my first build, 11s. I put it in Bomberman. I win. I'm the winner. Hmm. 3-1. One more match to go here. My favorite chip and dip shell. Unless I'm doing something fancy like a 7-layer dip or something. Or some nachos. Usually I'm happy with some mango habanero salsa. And some blue chips. Some blue corn chips. I don't snack too much, but when I do, that's my go-to. Taiga Hum. Any Noble Hierarch? Interesting. I'm actually going to shuffle with a Force. Yeah, I played 2 games and it was not feeling very good, Nogwig. So I packed it. 2 matches, rather. I like scooped the league. Wasn't a fan of my build. The Plains is from Urza's Saga, as is the island. I usually use Saga Basics on Moto. I think both these cards win here. I'm gonna grab the complete. There's a little less thought on my part. It was kind of awkward that Artificer's Intuition couldn't tutor for the other half of the combo. It might have been my build that was bad, but certainly didn't feel good. My opponents just had like a wall of disruption. A lot of cards that don't do much by themselves. I can show you the 2 lists real quick. This is the deck I played in the first league. So it's got Stoneforge Mystic for Reality Chip, and then LED to like help cast the chip or to pay the reconfigure. And then the rest of the deck is like pretty normal Bomberman stuff, right? With Chalice of the Void protecting your creatures and a lot of Ballista goodness. And this build felt pretty strong, actually. We started out like 3-0, and then we dropped around to Control, but we won the first game in the Control matchup. And we dropped around to Oops All Spells, which is not a deck that we could really beat with our current configuration. We would have needed like Black Ley Lines or Mindbreak Traps or something along those lines, right? You register a deck without Force of Will like You're acknowledging that you can lose to Oops. And then this is the version of Artificer's Intuition that I was playing. Right, so cutting the Chalice of the Voids for the Intuition combo with Construct and Artificer's Intuition. And here we have a lot of cards that are working well with LED, right? They've got the Salvagers, the Intuitions, and Stoneforge Mystic for Reality Chip. The issue was drawing the Intuitions or the Constructs, like, didn't feel good ever. they never did anything. So there might be some high roll where you, like, land Construct and get to crack your LEDs and, like, pop off or whatever. But if your opponent's got a lot of disruption, a lot of counters and removal and stuff, I don't think it's very good. Alright. So my opponent played like a couple mana dorks. Let's bring in Umezawa's. And they're probably a Green Sun deck. Let's bring in Containment Priest. That's probably fine. Let's cut Lion Sash. And a Daze on the draw? Or no, a Force Negation on the draw, sure. Legacy Oops all spells. It started in Legacy. Every once in a while it spikes an event. It gets kind of overplayed on Moto. People grind it because it's like a really fast deck. You can get through your leagues in like less than an hour. Because you're just like either turn oneing or getting Force of Willed every game. So I don't think it's a very good deck. But there's nothing like inherently wrong with grinding it or what have you. This is kind of like another flavor of Belcher, right? Loam. I mean, I don't think they're playing Loam with all those mana dorks. Seems like a lot of the same stuff. No, I've never seen that, Swear Holes. I kind of hate this, but... Alright, you can have that one. Food chain? Maybe. Come on, Brainstorm on their end turn. The Ooze. Let's Brainstorm now. See if I just like have a swords handy. Yarp. Imperial Recruiter usually means Alurin. Could mean Food Chain, I guess. Squee the Immortal. Oh yeah, never mind. That's Food Chain. Pretty okay with that. Am I supposed to run out this reality chip just to have a blocker? I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to save it for potential forced negation pitch. They're like literally trying to play Food Chain here. Good Sword's the Recruiter. Don't hate it. Too bad we had to burn a force on the ooze earlier. You always have these swords not really doing much. Hey. Let's go ahead and shuffle this. We don't just want land drops, we want land drops and gas. We don't actually need land drops that much. We need like Stoneforge Mystics, Brainstorms, that sort of thing. Aid to Wises, thanks for the 22 months. I'm having a good day, thank you. Maybe more Murktides would be fine. How is Calebing? Oh, Calebing's going well. Highly recommend. I'm gonna die this fucking Squee. Alright, let's run this thing out. How does Food Chain work? You exile a creature you control and generate mana equal to its casting cost +1. So it's very good with cards that you can cast from exile, like Squee or Mist Hollow Griffin. Attempting to Swords the Recruiter here. Potentially super wrong. Certainly doesn't feel good. Feel naked without that that Force of Will. Could be at 4 right now and still have that Force, right? If I don't Swords the 1/1. Hey Dudley Dank, thanks for the 62 months. Very weak to food chain at this point. Just food chain and a squee doesn't kill you though. It's gotta be food chain plus.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Todd Draconis, thanks for the 41 months. Ballista, yeah, Ballista comes down for 3. GG. Those reps though. Probably wrong, good in the Force Negation. Give it days, I guess. Well, some wear and tear action. I like that a lot. Good against food chain, good against carpet. Do you like these dazes on the play? Something like that. Canonist is good against the combo. It's not very good against their deck, though, I don't think. The deck's a lot more than the combo. Kind of hate this opener. No white mana. No cantrips. No turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic. We do have double Days Wasteland on the play. You think Chip's weak over Umezawa's? I'm added the Umezawa's, right? Yeah, it's fucking in here. What are you talking about? Step in the right direction there. Kind of feels like they could have had carpet turn 1. Well, they were playing around days. Manipulate Fate's basically like a draw 4, so it's a good one to counter. Fair enough. Nat. Fair enough. This fucking days. There's one more in the deck, too. Game 1, we won through mana denial, so it made sense to lean into that. Game 3 on the play. Endurance here. Hope y'all were paying attention for that one. I want to match against Sam Black due to that interaction, the waste plus days. To top 8 a SCG Invitational. He wanted to leave his fetch up, so he'd have a shuffle effect for the Jace he was trying to resolve. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Classic, yeah, classic line, classic play. I'm not going to the Energy this weekend, Turtle Power. Got too much streaming to do. Oh yeah, I reckon it's Gotham. He was in a Hall of Fame contention for a reason, huh? We've actually played a lot, me and Sam. Went to a lot of the same tournaments here in the Midwest. I think Lifetime we're very close, like 3-3 or some shit in tournaments. But most of that came down to matchups. A lot of my losses when he was playing like some off meta like Sam Black deck. And my wins were when he was playing something stock. I think I can afford to untap and draw. We're swordsing here. Well, they might be just like playing Griffin here. Okay, yeah. So what they could do is like block Murktide with Mist Hollow and then exile it every turn to fog it. And they'll still be able to do that, but the germ seems like it might get some damage in. Not gonna completely brick us here. Really glad I didn't get Umezawa's, because Umezawa's would just be bricked by the food chain plus exile creatures. So they have this turn to find their win con. Blister, Krasis for Blister. What have you. Yes. Awesome. Tough matchup. Tough matchup. Opponent played well. Should we celebrate? Should we crack some victory packs? Some victory chests? All at once, like a fucking glutton.
Oh shit, what up?
Well, these are like these are technically some playables, I suppose. I don't know if any of them are worth any ticks. Oh, reality chip. Dr. J Hero, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Congratulations to Card Weaver, to Graveyard Shenanigans, to Some Zero GG, to Mystery 23548, to Modern Yeti, to Psychoman67, to Fraudulent Means, to Muddy Utters, to Tall Shark and Handsome, and to Mass Punishment.
Oh shit, what up?
New avatar? I did get a new avatar. That's fun.